Hey guys, welcome back. I want to show you my TBR pile of shame. Enjoy. So this is one of my favorite mediums on TV, and people either believe her or they don't. I see it as an entertainment, and this one is There's More to Life Than This by Teresa Caputo. And I hear it's really good, so I'm eager to read it. It's really small, so. Now here's a book I've had for years, and I thought it was like a book of spells when I was younger. I picked it up at the store. This one is Warlock by Wilbur Smith, and I don't know when I'm gonna read this, so it just has an awesome cover, and that's why I got it. It has awesome pictures on the inside. Pretty cool. Here's the next one, and this one is The Lady in the Tower by Alison Weir. This is about the fall of Anne Boleyn. Another cool book with a awesome looking sword on it. This one is The Plantagenets. This is The Warrior Kings and Queens Who Made England by Dan Jones, and he put out a couple of books already that I need to pick up, and this is the only one that I found that's in my store right now, so I got this about, I think it was last year, so can't wait to get to it. And it's about kind of like Merlin, King Arthur, and all that time period. It's really cool, so can't wait. Another one of my books that I cannot wait to get to because it's the 11th book in the series, and I'm currently wanting to read book 5, and right now the light is changing on me, so sorry if it's getting dark. This one is Prince Lestat by Anne Rice, and I think this fits the mood of the light right now. This is an older book by Stephen King, and this is The Wind Through the Keyhole. Here is another one of the books that people rave about here on BookTube. This is the Magisterium series. The first book, The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. I don't know if I ever showed you this book, but I did read it a while ago, so this is not TBR. I actually read it a while ago before the movie came out, and then I saw the movie. Here's Maleficent, and this one is in amazing black. Everything is black, and it's cool. The pages are black. And the inside is black with this little, I don't even know if you can see it. It's kind of like thorns that she builds up in the movie. There you go. Has this nice shine to it. And when you close it, it says Maleficent on the back too. And it's also on the back, so it's a pretty cool made book. I cannot... Oh, it's just amazing. I just can't. It's awesome. Any book that is black or anything cool that's black by me is awesome. Here's the second book in the If I Stay series, I guess. I have yet to read Where She Went by Gail Forman. Now here are a couple of books that are from a famous series. These are the first 3, and I think you can guess what that is. This one is the Harry Potter series, and I have not read it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna read it, so here's the first one. This is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, book 1. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And number 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban. Alright, so this about clears the 3rd shelf, and here's the last book in that shelf. This one is Tommyland by Tommy Lee and Anthony Bozza. I just decided to pick this up because I did enjoy Nikki Sixx's autobiography, his first 2 books, and I really enjoyed them, so I want to get to this one pretty soon. It is short, and I do want to read another biography of sorts. So, alright, so here are some of the books that are on my TBR list that are on my favorite series thing. Some books by Anne Rice. Let me show you what they are. Alright, so now I am eagerly waiting to read this book, Memnon the Devil, because I just finished the previous book, The Tale of a Body Thief, and I really enjoyed it. I'll leave the link down below for that video down below. Here's the next book in the series, and this one is The Vampire Armand. The next one is Merrick, and the last one in this series, Blood and Gold. This one's about Marius, which I cannot wait to get to because I loved him in The Queen of the Damned in the movie. Not sure how it'll tie in, but there it is. So here's the next part of the series, and this one is Pandora. and I cannot wait to get to this one because I hear this one's really good. And one of the smallest books in the series, Toro the Vampire. And one of the last Anne Rice books I have is The Witching Hour, and it is a monster, so whenever I get to this one, can't wait. Okay, so I just discovered one of my books has some major damage, and I'm shocked. But I'm going to show you the next series I have. This is the first 5 or 6 books in the Spiderwick Chronicles. Here's the first one. Number 1, The Fieldstone. And I should get through these pretty quick because they are tiny. Here's the one that has a lot of damage, and I'm not sure how this happened. Number 2, The Scene Stone. Number 3, Lucinda's Secret. Number 4, The Ironwood Tree. And book 5, The Wrath of Mulgarath. Here's a book that kind of ties into the whole series, and this is the Notebook of Fantastical Observations by T. Ditterlizzi and H. Black, which I think is Holly Black. There it is. So I'm still missing the third book in this series, and I didn't know there was a third one until I looked it up. So this one is Vampire Plagues, London, 1850. This one's the first book. And here's Vampire Plagues, Paris, 1850. So here's a book that I never would have picked up if I didn't see that it was about King Arthur. And this is The Sword of the Rightful King by Jane Yolen. Now here's a book that I do want to get into pretty soon, hopefully this October, because I'm wanting to read some very scary stuff right now. So Stephen King's The Shining. I do want to get on some more Stephen King. Here's one that is based on a game, and I just picked it up at a yard sale a while ago, as you can see. Picked it up with the Spiderwick Chronicles, so I got it during that part of my book haul. So this one is called Mist, and this is the Book of Tiana. This one is by Rand Miller with David Wingrove. Interesting, and it's a hunk of a book. Here's my small edition of Outlander. I will not finish this one because I have the big paperback, which I'm forgetting to show right here. So here it is, and this is the book that put me in a book slump, and I will probably be picking it back up in April. So yeah, this is where I am. So hopefully I can finish this one. It's not the print, it's just the story is very different in the language, so that's kind of what threw me. So hopefully I'll be picking this one back in April.